Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Shi Meizhi. My research topic is analysis of moral deficiency under sharing economy. Here is my content. I'm going to talk about the ethics of the sharing economy in 4 parts. Part 1 is the connotation and characteristics of sharing economy. First is about connotation. Generally speaking, the sharing economy refers to the background of the rapid development of the Internet. Through the link between the two sides of the transaction, the integration and the full use of some idle resources of the third-party platform, a new economic model in which resources providers can also get a certain amount of compensation. These are the three main connotations of the sharing economy. First, sharing economy is a new economic form based on the development of information technology revolution to a certain stage. Second, sharing economy is a better way of resource allocation to meet the needs both of the supply and demand. Third, sharing economy is a new concept adapted to the development trend of the times. Next is about characteristics. These are four main characteristics. First, based on the Internet platform technology support. Second, the property right concept of not seeking to own but seeking to use. Third, assets like decentralized business operation model. Fourth, the roles of suppliers and consumers are not fixed. Part 2 is the moral issues in the sharing economy. Regarding the moral issues in the sharing economy, I divided it into three categories: shared private ownership, disorderly competition, and the lack of credit. First is shared private ownership. The most basic economic development model of sharing economy is sharing. The sharing of idle resources and services. Therefore, the products or service to be traded are not absolutely exclusive, which is limited to a right to use the goods but does not include the ownership. In some areas of sharing economy, the participants of economic activities attempt to make the shared goods into private ownership through improper means, which is a kind of unethical behavior. Take shared bikes for example. Other than the owner of shared bike resources, other people should not force ownership of them. Individuals must not break the underlying rule for their own selfish gain. This is not ethical. Next is disorderly competition. Many enterprises have seen the development advantages of sharing economy. So a large number of sharing economy enterprises have emerged to meet the market demand. The sharing economy is quickly gaining ground in the market. The speed and the breadth of its spread is also gradually improving, which undoubtedly has a certain impact on the development of traditional industries and existing market order. At present, among the traditional industries, the taxi industry is most affected by the emerging economic development model of sharing economy. The emergence of Didi Taxi, Uber, and Uber has won the favor of a large number of passengers in a short period of time due to their advantage of speed and convenience. As a result, the traditional taxi load rates has dropped significantly. The last is the lack of credit. Sharing economy is a kind of transaction behavior that creates connection between strangers. The premise of this kind of transaction is to trust each individual in economic activities. The phenomenon of the lack of credit in the development of sharing economy is not in line with the requirements of credit access, but also hinders the healthy development of sharing economy. There have been many untrustworthy behaviors of users in the sharing fields. For example, the two-dimensional code of shared bicycles has been maliciously damaged, and the password lock has been changed. Even some shared bicycle seats have been investigated and dealt with. Tires have been removed and pedals have been damaged. Pastry is a cause of moral problem in the sharing economy. I will focus on three reasons. First is the lack of moral rulers in the stranger society. With the advancement of urbanization, people's lifestyle has changed compared with the traditional way. As the flow of people becomes more and more frequent, great changes have taken place in the relationship between people. From the traditional society, where people are all acquaintance to the current people are all strangers. The sharing economy model embodies the economic integration between strangers because the sharing economy is a transaction activity that takes place through the network platform. It further depends on the sense of distrust among transaction subjects. Secondary is the personal economy mapio in the sharing economy. In practice, behavior and the phenomena that violates moral norms often appears, which is related to the economic short-sightedness of individuals participating in economic activities in the sharing economy. In order to maximize their own interests, economic individuals ignore the market rules and the moral rules that need to be followed in economic activities, thus making wrong economic decisions and judgment. Third is the prevalence of the public free rider problem mentality. Free rider problem refers to the collective action in which individuals or groups profit from public goods. However, they don't provide public goods for the society, nor bear the corresponding cost of profit, but only use the results of others to gain profits. Because sharing economy resources have a certain degree of non-exclusive, non-competitiveness, and the flexibility of trading behavior, and there is no complete system to restrain them. A behavior of free rider problem will become the choice of some people, especially the egoists will not make great efforts for the collective interest under this background. And how do we solve the access of sharing economy? Moral governance of the sharing economy is needed. Part 4 is about moral governance of sharing economy, which strengthens ethics in the sharing economy, establish the sharing mechanism of shared economy morality, reverse of punishment. Finally, we should improve public morality. For the conclusion, sharing economy is a new model of economic development. Its emergence not only conforms to the characteristic of the times with the rapid development of the internet technology, but also greatly facilitates people's life and changes of enriches people's consumption mode. However, in the process of development of sharing economy, various kinds of immoral behaviors that affect the social harmony and destroy the market order make the development of sharing economy face severe challenges. People who participate in the economic activities in a selfish mentally do harm to the interests of others and the overall interests of the society. which undermine the market rulers of sharing economy, which gradually improve the moral quality of the mix through the combination of various mandatory and non-mandatory means, and slowly realize the internalization of the message morality, so as to avoid occurrence of immoral behavior in the sharing economy activities. So this is my presentation. Thank you.